There are two methods that we can use for comparing and ordering decimals. We can look at their place value or compare them on a number line. Let's begin by looking at place value. So our problem says, which is the bigger number, 0.2345 or 0.2362? So if we're going to look at place value to order these and see which one is bigger and which one is smaller, the first thing I want to do is I want to line them up vertically with their decimal points in the same place. So I have my 0.2345, and then I'm going to line up right below it the next number with the decimals lined up. And then I'm going to put my 2362 right underneath. And what we're going to do is we're going to start on the left and we're going to compare each number one by one. So when I start over here to the left, I see my first two numbers are the same. They're both 0. So far I've got the same number. And then my decimals are lined up and I compare my next numbers in the tenths place. These are both 2s. So far I've got the same value in both of my numbers. I move over one to the right in my hundredths place and I see that they're both 3. 3 equals 3. So far we've got the exact same value, the exact same numbers. But once we move over here now to our thousandths place and we compare the 4 to the 6, we see that 4 is smaller than 6. And we can stop right there. And no matter what numbers go on from here, no matter if they're big digits, 8s, 9s, 0s, 1s, or 2s, we can stop right here knowing that this number is smaller than this number because 4 is less than 6. So which is the bigger number? 0.2362 is the bigger number. It's greater than 0.2345. Let's look at another example where we're going to use the vertical listing of our decimals to order them. Arrange the following decimals. Now be careful here because they're asking us to go from greatest to least. So in this case we need to give our answer in descending order with the greatest number first and the least number at the end of our list. So we have here 5.02, the whole number 5, the whole number 6, and another decimal, 5.8. So we want to line these up vertically, and we're going to have our decimal places all lined up. So let's start with our 5.02, and then we've got this whole number 5. And so we're going to place the decimal after our whole number, and we're going to put 2 zeros afterwards so that it has the same number of decimals as our first number did. Same thing here with our whole number 6. We've got a whole number 6 that we're going to line up. We'll place a decimal point after our whole number and place 2 zeros after it. We want all of these to have the same number of digits after the decimal point. Our last number here then is 5.8, and we'll line that up also with the decimals in order, 5.8, and we're going to put one more 0 here after the 8, so these all have the same number of decimal points, of digits after the decimal point. So let's look at our numbers. First of all, we can start from left to right, just like we did before, by looking at the numbers here, in our case, in our ones place. So when I look down these list of numbers in the ones place, I can see I have a 6 as my greatest number. This number here has a 6 in the ones place, which makes it automatically my greatest number. So I'll start here by writing my solution right here, and I know that the 6 is my greatest number. So it's going to be greater than all the rest of them. So I can cross this one off. We've got that one. Now we can just look at these 3. Of the remaining numbers, we have a 5.8 here. This 5.8 has the largest number in the tenths place. And so it is going to be my next largest number. Because 8 is greater than 0 and greater than the 0 here, I know that this 5.8 is bigger than these two 5s. So my next in the descending order is 5.8. Okay, so I can cross that one off. I've taken care of that one. And now we have to decide between the 5.02 and the 5.00, which one is greater. So again, if we're looking from left to right, our 5s are the same. Our zeros in the tenths place are the same. And when I get here to the hundredths place, I can see that 5.02 has a larger number in the hundredths place than 5.00, making it larger than 5.00. So my next number here in descending order is going to be 5.02, and then my smallest number in the whole set is my whole number 5. Oops. So I need to have a sign going in the right direction. 5.02 is greater than. And my last one here is my 5, the smallest number. So I arranged the following decimals from greatest to least in descending order. 6 is greater than 5.8, is greater than 5.02, is greater than 5.